Alright, so it is Wednesday the 29th of November, just gone 4 p.m. and I'm making this video just to recoup my thoughts. I'm not gonna lie, I've been AFK for I think how long now? Like 5-6 days. I haven't really been bothered to do anything. I've been caught up with uni stuff quite a lot. Other life commitments as well. Mainly uni though, just because there's a lot of deadlines and assignments that are due. I've got one more tonight, and then I'm gonna be focusing on. Basically, I'm just gonna try capital preservation. I'm gonna be working a lot more, and then I'm just gonna brush up on the thing. But I've decided that I'm not going to trade at all. From maybe next week, I might look at a couple things, but after next week, I'm not trading until second or third week of January at all. I'll still mark up charts. I'll still do like my analysis and everything just to keep myself in practice, but I'm not trading at all. For like December markets are just not worth it, and it will just allow me to work more, focus on my January exams as well. So there's that, just on the life aspect. As soon as January exams are done, it should be around second week of January, I'll hop back into the markets and then we'll start afresh. And in the meantime as well, I'll work on my trading manual, polish up any loose ends really, like system wise, trading manual wise, capital wise, just those three really. I'll try to really tie down. Other than that, nothing else to talk about. So what else? Yeah, that's it really. Next year I want it to be a very big year for me. Like I want to start seriously upping my capital intake. So if I had bigger capital, obviously that'd mean I can trade less and rely more on my swings. So yeah, hopefully if I say come February, without trading, I want to maybe 3x my net worth. If I could do that, I'll be in a very nice position. So yeah, and then I'll start proving to myself that I can trade, slowly add more and more and more to my accounts, and then yeah, hopefully just build up from there. So yeah, let's just get into it then. We'll start off with DXY. Yeah, no surprise, it kind of broke down. We got this still 2022 range. Don't see why we don't carry on using it. What do you think of that? This little range here. If we just dumb it down, get like literally hide all the drawings. There's an obvious thing here really, and that is okay. We got this bi-monthly consolidation. But call it here as well. Cool, we have that. So I'd expect to really just tap into this level here. Maybe if we get a slight deviation, that's cool. But I'd really expect it to come into this 101 level here. And we have this monthly candle just capping this whole thing here. So further downside is to be expected. That's fine. But if we're zooming in, there is potential relief as well. So we've defined that this level is like a point of interest. Was it that level, sir? Yeah, you could do either or. Rather just get it tighter and just do. What did I do? Rather just get it tighter. What am I doing? Yeah, cool. Yeah, rather just get it tighter like that. So if we go down into the weekly,
Still some more room to go. At least here we have to tap. If we don't tap here, then I'm not really interested. Like, we have to go lower. Taking out this mid, previous quarterly mid as well. So my point is really I would like to see some sort of strength happening within these levels here, and then I'll obviously have far more conviction once we reclaim that mid. But for now, I want to see strength above this little mid-range of this level here. Probably get a little pullback in the meantime. If we go into the 4 hour, cheeky little support there. Yeah, probably get a little pullback into the mid before further downside. Yeah, nothing too crazy, to be honest. Yeah, nothing crazy. So, and then the pound still looks bullish. Would expect it to come into this level, this area here, somewhere around there. No signs of slowing down. Decent. Euro, same story really. Looks quite good to keep going higher. The only other thing I'll be looking at is if we deviate this mid, come back inside, get an entry to short. That's the only other thing I'm looking for, but we'll wait for that for now. So many fucking marking up there. Here, come on. What's this? Okay. Anyway, okay, yeah. So no reason not to continue going higher. Yen still feels like it's just gonna chop around for a bit before slack rounding off. That's what I want to see. If it rounds off, then we're gonna have a good time for yen pairs, or bad times if you're a bull. I don't know, like it's just gonna get bearish. Fuck this. Alright, pound dollar. This would have been a nice time to catch. Beginning of November. It's just been up ever since. Structurally, it's at potential support, resistance, maybe, if you want to say that. Given what we're saying with the dollar though. Or what is this, man? Sorry. I'm not expecting anything but maybe a minor pull back into here before showing more strength there. But yeah, it'll probably deviate this level here. That's what I'm thinking. Don't see why it doesn't really have the fuel to keep going up there, in my opinion. If we go to the weekly, if you want to define it in this range as well, call it there. Bro, come on, this is annoying me, man. Alright. I wish I could record on my PC. But yeah, like, that lines up nicely as well. If we just come up here, break above trap bulls, come back down to revisit these lows, why not? That's like a long-term analysis, really. Short-term, like I said, I think maybe if we get a pullback into what we got here, previous week high. So we got previous week high here, previous week mid, low. Just obviously it's quite messy, but if you get pull back into here maybe, or pull back into the mid, then we can look long and go for this level here. Even as a quarterly level here as well. If you get some sort of support, that's cool with me as well. Just be looking at these levels, but really just somewhere in this region here, there's a bit of inefficiency, if you will, here. I'm just going off gut because I'm not really paying attention for these trades now. This is what's this looking like? Something like that, really. High conviction if we just break this level here, because it's a significant level, and we can have like target 1 here, target 2 here, or here if you will, and then target 3 in a swing perspective. But I'd expect it to trade slightly above that really range high. Don't see why not. It always tends to happen. This was too perfect as well. I couldn't tell you what happens here, but given yen pairs, I reckon it just ranges a bit. Maybe just he starts to lose respect for this level. And then CAD, yeah, this broke down. High conviction now just to come back into this level here at least, maybe if not even that level there. I'd say this level here though. It'd be quite mad just for it to just come straight down here. Maybe if we just eventually do that. But definitely this level here. Since it's come here, traded above here, come back down below that quarterly high. At least the quarterly mid it should be visited soon. And also I've kept an eye on this trend line for a while now as well. So any retest of the quarterly, I'll actually take that trade because that's just too clean. If we get like a retest into here, this support level here. What's this level? Fuck knows. But yeah, like that'll be way too nice, way too clean for me to pass up on by. So I'll just put an alert there quick. EURUSD. Same thing here, really. Like, if it presents me an opportunity to go, maybe if it retests this trend line, comes into this support level, whatever it may be, if I see something that's like, okay, high conviction, enough to come to this mid-level, I might actually just take it. My ideal preferred scenario would be, okay, come here, take it, and then we come visit this mid-level here, maybe trap it, come back down here, play it here. Obviously, this is very, very hindsight thinking, but something along those lines, because I prefer to play the deviation, have higher conviction, play it all the way back down. So, yeah. Little pullback maybe into here to visit here. Yeah. EURGBP. I've always mapped this out nicely. For the past month, I've played every swing position bang on. Not necessarily executed it correctly, but that's another discussion. Alright, what are we saying here? What are we saying? What are we saying? This is another one where, like, okay, you have this range here, hardly traded above it, and it's straight back down, aiming for that. So here, I think I did already say that anyway, because I did hold a position coming from here, and I aimed to play it there. Closed way too early, but the idea was correct, I guess. Especially since you got this support here. Maybe just a tap into there, maybe. Fuel back up. I'll be interested. If not, if it shows weakness here, there's quite a lot here to take out as well. So you got this, not even, yeah, and that as well, obviously. So maybe we play it at least here, if not there, and see what happens. Because realistically speaking, I'm more bullish on the pound than I am the euro. Yeah. It looks mint for a pullback. It looks quite good for a pullback. It's broken out here, yeah, nicely. Cool. Why don't we just have a bit of relief there? Come play into the mid of that level there. and then just shoot back up. And that will line up nicely with my EURGBP plan. A bit of relief, just a bit more space to come down. If not, it probably won't even tag here realistically, knowing how choppy it'll be. But yeah, I like that scenario the most. Keep an eye out for this level essentially. Can't even add an alert. Here we go. Alright, last couple pairs. Aussie. I reckon this is going to move very, very, very bitchy now. But nothing really changes. Got this quarter mid level here. Watch for reactions above around that level. But if we are expecting maybe a minor pullback on the dollar, it probably just comes to take out that high, trap some bulls, only just to come back down. What are we saying? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really to go off, but I wouldn't be too surprised about that scenario. But emphasis on this level, and we'll just wait for reactions to see what happens. We obviously got gaps here to fill out, which is nicely correlating with the mid. So, well, not really to be honest, but yeah, we'll see. I'd rather just play it level to level, man, than just guess it. But obviously, if you have an inkling or a stomach feeling, then yeah, by all means, play that. And New Zealand is a very similar story. Crazy daily candle actually, but very similar to Aussie. This looks like it's just gonna roll over now, but I'd expect still a few more days up here before deciding on where to go, depending on the dollar. If it either goes up or down, favoring the downside just because that candle is fucking butters. Yeah, so we'll see. Gold. This is quite interesting as well because obviously it's got a bit of space left to go higher, potentially. So that could be the last little dollar push down on the medium term before reversing. So we have 1, 2, 3 taps now. So we have one tap all the way down, coming back all the way up, halfway down. Just from a pattern perspective, at least come down into here. Have this little trend line forming. And then it'll be interesting to see what happens from there, because if it has enough fuel to come back up here, on a macro scale, something big's gonna happen with gold. Is it really gonna go parabolic? No. It's probably just gonna crash out and die. Maybe an initial parabolic like traps maybe, and then it just continues going down. But yeah, who knows, man. But this is actually quite interesting. I don't really trade gold like that, but yeah. Silver, what Silver saying something similar? Not really, it's just ranging. We had yeah, that's quite interesting. What is this, man? Anyway. Yeah, so that's dirt easy, probably comes up here as well, up to this level. But yeah, not sure that